I'm here with Jakiyah, who is going to show us how she uses Wattpad to publish her writing. So, first of all, Jakiyah, go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
Okay, and so she's going to go ahead and log in to her Wattpad account. So, Jakiyah, do you remember how you found out about Wattpad?
It was like 2 years ago over the summer, and I was on Instagram and I saw someone steady posting pictures of like book covers like this and stuff. And I wanted to know like what the book was about, so I Googled it and then I downloaded it and made a account, and then I started making my own books after reading so many.
Awesome. So, had you been writing your stories before that?
Yes, ma'am.
And what motivated you to start your own book?
Me and my cousins would always talk about like our dreams and stuff that we would like have if we spent the night with each other, and I wanted to like make my dreams go farther, so I started making like fantasy books and stuff with like celebrities, and it made me want to go further into something that could actually be published.
Awesome. So will you show us one of your stories that you have already published on here?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's loading.
So you've had 1,000 people read your story. Looks like it says 1K read. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
And you've gotten a lot of likes too. That's great.
Thank you.
What was your story? What's the story about?
This story so far is about a 17-year-old girl from New Orleans who moves to Los Angeles with her mom and her brother, and she leaves her boyfriend back home, but he's kind of the controlling type, and he's a little bit like off edge, and he has a few loose screws. And she meets a new guy, him right here, and they ended up talking, and she had to break the news to her boyfriend, and then he kind of went crazy about it, kind of stalked her a little, messed with the relationship, and then trying to tell her story afterward and stuff like that.
Well, that sounds like there's a lot of drama, and I'm sure that you have a lot of teen readers with all of that relationship drama that you're talking about. So you actually can publish the story a chapter at a time, can't you? You don't have to wait until you have the whole story done.
Yes, ma'am.
That is so cool. Show us how easy it is to start a new story.
So you go to create, and you click new story.
Go ahead and click it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we're waiting on our incredibly slow internet connection. Try clicking it one more time. I don't know if it's going. Oh, it is. Okay.
Okay. And so they're going to ask you a title,
Uh-huh.
and
We can just put test story.
and then they'll ask for like a cover photo, but you can do that later. And then you can add a description.
Okay.
And then it'll ask you for like the categories and the languages you want it in, and then you'll hit save.
Looks like it's super easy to get started with a story. So I understand that Miss Bogard is helping you to possibly take one of these stories you've written on Wattpad and publish it with CreateSpace, so we can order copies for the library. What are you going to need to do in order to take your story and get it to CreateSpace, do you think?
Well, I have to go back and edit it and revise and add more pieces in, because on notebook, like loose leaf paper, 140 pages is about like 20 pages in a book. So I gotta add more to it so that way it's thicker.
That sounds awesome. I cannot wait to have a book by Jakiyah in our library ready to check out. Thanks so much for showing us Wattpad.
You're welcome.